Hello, everybody. Welcome in. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being first, Josh, in every sense of the word. Dude. Alright, we've returned. OBS is still struggling, but nothing like it was a couple moments ago, so I'm gonna keep an eye on that. I have no idea what's gonna happen. Let me just close a few extra things. Usually I don't have to be this goofy about it, but whatever. Alright, OBS is still dropping a couple frames, but I think we're okay. I think it'll be okay. Cool beans. Alright, alright. We'll put that there. Okay, good. I think things are more or less behaving. I think that music's a little too hard for me. We're gonna do lo-fi. Cool beans. Alright, let's see. So stream readers. Perfect. Yep, we are just gonna pick a battle and let that go in the background. Every 5 minutes you can place a unit in stream raiders. So let's take a peek. Okay, it looks like this map actually has, so anywhere in the blue we can place units. Okay, this looks like it's gonna suck. That's like actually gonna, oh, it'll be alright. I'm gonna do my classic Berserker. I love that one. We'll place you over here. Yeah, let's put our units over here so there's a chance we can, you know, get some distance between us and, you know, if we placed our units over here, I feel like we would just be surrounded so fast. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little bit of this. If anyone's feeling brave, they can place units down there, but I don't think it's a good call. We'll do something like this. We'll do something like that. Yeah, I'm not feeling confident about that battle, but there it is. And we should. Yeah, that looks good. Alright. And it's probably gonna put a link in chat every now and then too. Cool beans, cool beans. Alright, so we'll let that go in the background, stream raiders. And let's keep going with the art. I know today is classically a... Oh, what is this? Oh, God. I'm moving too fast for this camera. Jesus Christ. Da, 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 da. I think this is setting. I'm just gonna see if I can... And what's wild about... Let's see, FPS is at 30. I don't think you need a lot of frames. Let's see if I can do 15. How goofy is that gonna look? Is 15 frames a thing? I don't know. I feel like that looked exactly the same way it did for the 30 frames. Oh well, we'll let OBS have a stroke. It looks like it's dedicated to having poor health. Alright, so let's get you. Again, we are doing color H, which is number, I just got stuck, 8. We're getting there. We're getting there. Beautiful. Alright, so we've done most of these down here. I feel like the camera was zoomed in a little bit more before, wasn't it? Let's fix that. But yeah, so today, let's see, today's Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Every day I get closer to the weekend is a good day. It's a good day, you know. It's just a good time. It's a good time. Let's see, can we zoom in a little more? I actually think the camera just crashed. Hello? Why is this happening? Why is this my life? You know what, fuck it. I don't need to zoom in. I don't need to zoom in. Okay, cool. I'm actually gonna place a couple over here. Actually, yeah, right in here. It looks like in the scoop of this Red Bull, there's a bunch of this color. So I'm actually gonna fill up this tray a bit more. I saw a video. It's probably the algorithm hearing me talk about it every couple of days, at least once a week. But I saw a video where they had all of the high-tech diamond art gear. They had the rolly thing, they had the stamper, they had so many little tricks and treats. And I'm just watching this video, watching this professional pull out, they had like wax paper that they used to cover the parts that they weren't working on, and they used like an X-Acto knife to cut out windows for the sections they wanted to work on at a time. And I'm like, that is all genius. Like now, if I was to pull out the wax paper, it's just it's so, these are the most random shapes of uncovered sticky parts that it just wouldn't be efficient. But yeah, in the video they were having these huge, like it just covered the whole sticky mat in wax paper and used an X-Acto knife to cut out the windows whenever they wanted to work on a section. And they would load up the roller with like, I'm exaggerating because I obviously didn't sit there and count, but it was like 20 different diamonds, and they would do, especially if it wasn't all the same color, they would do it in they would just like preload in the sequence, and it was just so satisfying to watch. So satisfying to watch. And I'm like, by the time I order that though, I'm going to be so close to done. It's not like it's gonna come in the mail as I'm finishing this. As I say that out loud, I know it's not true. I probably still have weeks left. Weeks left on this damn thing. Josh, or anyone out there, have you played the new Warhammer game? It was a Space Marines 2, Super Marines 2, whatever. I know one of our buddies was saying that they were running into... What was that the right? Yep. They were running into some performance issues. I have not, because I'm poor. As soon as I get paid, I'll get it. Me too. Me too. When I saw the game, it was like $70. I was like, I watch other people play a game. I don't know. I thought I was hot shit a couple years ago when I had both the PlayStation subscription service and the Xbox one. I feel like that covered most games for a while, or just most games I played. There was like a while where Xbox was like right on it. Like they had Back for Blood. They probably had other games, but my memory's shit. But now whenever a game comes out, I like run over, and they would get indie games too, so it wasn't just like popular games. But now whenever a game comes out, I like run over to check everything, and it's either on some random subscription service I've never heard of, or it's not on anything and it's full price. And I'm like, I'm not made for this. I'm not made for this. Here I was thinking I was so smart, spending a little over $10 a month to play whatever fucking game I wanted. Grounded, got it. Valheim, I'm sure it was on one of them. Let's see. But yeah, I feel like it's one of those games that I'm either going to eventually get it, like crumble and get it because it's not gonna go on sale, or I'll just completely forget about it. I'm realizing I haven't watched any gameplay of it. I don't know if that's on purpose or if I've just been too busy, but I just haven't gone out of my way to look it up. I saw the dev footage, you know, that walkthrough that they had, and it looked cool. It looked pretty, but obviously it's going to be like the most rendered, and it even had a disclaimer that it wasn't actual gameplay. Oh, look at that! Look at the ass coming out. Game seems like it plays pretty good when it runs. When it runs. Got it. Dude, even Back for Blood. You know what my brain's doing? My brain's actually conflating Back for Blood with Dark Tide. Same game. Don't worry about it. Same game. Uh, and then in the mix, it's also picturing the Alien Fireteam game. And I'm pretty sure I've had performance issues off and on all three, so hell yeah. Look at the little scoop is scooping. Also, same game. Just same game. Same game. Helldivers, I was about like 2-ish weeks behind everyone. Maybe just one. I don't know. When a popular game is out and everyone plays it, and you know that feeling when you wait just a little bit too long, and everyone's either like fully committed or like knows exactly how to play it, or so I was actually recovering from one of my surgeries when it came out, and I was at least a week behind everyone in my friend group, and that game was like really overstimulating. Like like I just have so many fucking noises, and they're all directional noises, and there's all these things to pay attention to, and I was just like, absolutely not. And then once I think my headset died or something, and I was playing the game when it was silent, and I was like, I can actually focus, I can actually play this game. And I told Adam, like, after that play period, and he was like, he couldn't believe me. He couldn't believe me. He admitted that I was playing better. It was so funny though. He's like, you have to listen. You have to hear certain enemies, and I'm like, I know, but there's too much going on. Too much. Nah, game was boring. I forgot. Did you play it? I don't know if you played it. You did? Okay. I didn't play it for long, I'll be honest. I don't even know. I think I only fought bugs the whole time. I never fought, was it Tyranids? I don't know what the fuck the enemies were. I only fought the bugs though. And I know right around when I stopped playing the game, I think they were teasing the next alien race. But I don't know if they ever came out with it. It had its moments, but I really didn't have that much fun. Didn't hit max level. Oh wow, that's wild for you though. That's saying something if it's like a game that you started and it got your interest, but it wasn't nearly good enough for you to like do a hyper fixation couple weeks. Wild. What I liked the most about Helldivers, I think, was the TikTok community and the online community. There were so many bangers for memes that came out of that game. Still has some of like the best clips out of it. And I think either right before or shortly after that was when, not Phasmo. What was last year's version of Phasmo? Oh gosh, it was the one with the company, Lethal Company. There we go. I say last year's version of Phasmo because of how popular it got. The clippable, memeable co-op game where people die. You know the model. Is this H? It just doesn't feel right. Let's see. H. Yeah, it is. Moons was the only reason the game was successful. It tanked as soon as the devs started making any changes. Yeah, I've seen some opinions online that the game started tanking the second the community realized they could bully the devs into doing whatever they wanted. And I don't know if that's a solid take or not, but I can see where they're coming from. Lethal Company was good. Yeah, yeah. I feel like it's a good, like, or at least it was. I don't know if they've changed anything. I feel like it was a good, like literal party game. Like, there's no, like, progress you make. Like, you can unlock worlds, but as soon as you left your session, that was all that was all your progress. So you had to be in one of two modes when you play the game, either in go hard mode where everyone's on the same page, or goof 'em up mode where everyone is okay with goof ups that kill each other because everyone's having a good time. It's like no in between. Because if someone's trying and someone else is in, and ends so fast, if the vibes are not vibing. I did like the directional audio. I think that's so funny. There's something so much more terrifying and sinister when you hear someone screaming in the distance and they're either getting closer or farther away. Look at it, it's coming to life, it's coming to life. I thought about booting up Spirit Tea, but I'm just so tired today. So tired. Like a vibe and chill day. I only have 2 minutes left for lunch. What the fuck? Yo, tell them you need longer, Sora. Tell them you specifically have to watch your favorite streamer. But yeah, I'm sorry. No Japanese bathhouses today. We gotta get this damn thing done so I can start painting Swiftcat Steve's Warhammer minis. We have minis too, but he recently gave us an infusion of, he sponsored my mini paint inventory, miniature painting inventory. So, gotta move his projects to the front of the line. Oh, easy. Just take another launch. Is that a giant bedazzled project? Buddy, this is massive. Like, right above my head in stream is what it's gonna look like at the end. But this thing's huge. This thing is 16 by 20 inches, I think. And I don't know. There was a part of me once that thought I could do this in a stream. I don't know. I've never been really good at gauging anything. Um, but it's just kind of held me hostage for weeks. I started this either a week into August or somewhere near there. And no joke, I was talking to Josh the other day. Like, was it Sunday night? I can't remember. I can't remember a lot of things of you. That's the phrase of the day. Today's episode is brought to you by I can't remember. But I was talking to Josh on Sunday and I was telling him I was working on this and he was like, "Isn't that for stream?" Buddy, there's there's a there's a couple hours left. I think stream's gonna be okay if I do a little bit of work on it. I've been trying to get a serious estimate on how much time I've actually spent on this, and I didn't really record it. I've gone through a couple audiobooks. I've gone through a couple like phases in my life of other things. Uh, I, this is I don't just things have happened since I've started this, and every time I like work on a particular cluster, I like remember something that happened weeks ago, and I'm like, damn, this has been a journey. Let's see. There we go, there's some more. And I also feel like I've come too far to not finish it. Maybe I'll, just have a nice little breakdown one day and just fold it in half and absolutely ruin it. But we'll see. We'll see. Here we go. This area in particular has been staring at me this whole time. It's been mocking me because it has colors that we haven't even really dipped into that much. And I don't know what this is supposed to be. Maybe it's a bowl of seasonings, of spices. Who knows? But it seems to have a lot of like browns, maybe some yellows, a little bit of like a gross, like dirty olive green color. But everything we've been doing so far has mostly been like reds, blacks, deep blues, deep grays. I wanted to start working on this so that we had like a few bridges, a few diamonds covering the sticky bits, so that if I place this down over here, there's like a chance it's not gonna stick. This has a lot of Z's in the middle. Z has been in the way in a lot of areas, so Z is gonna be good to get rid of. I don't have the patience. My hand aches watching you. Oh, dude, that's such a... I'm gonna do hand stretches. I'm so bad at remembering to do that. I was, running a mission in First Descendant earlier, and it was one of the defense missions. And, it's one where just like waves and waves of enemies happen. And I was noticing as time was passing, I was holding the controller like more and more like claw-handed, and my character's like movements were getting more and more like choppy, and I was like, oh no, my hands, they're shutting down. And I was like, it doesn't matter. So I like was changing my strategy. I was like, all right, rotate my ultimate more, focus less on precision shooting. And I was like, geez. Usually that happens if I have several days of like poor hydration, and like several days of just not even looking at water, and then it's a little too late. Like like I can't just like guzzle some water and be good. Rehydrating. I don't I don't know. I don't know a single human who's like great at hydration. I think Jax might be the only person I know who's like great at hydration. But yeah, no. Yeah, so chat, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get my shit kicked in on Stream Raiders. It's alright. We'll see what happens. It's weird that it's not sharing the link in chat, though. Can I copy this? Is this... Did I do it? No? Let's see... Can I have my link, Stream Raiders? I almost clicked log out because it was the biggest icon. How odd. I feel like there should be a spot to share your link from in the game itself. How goofy. But yeah, if you go to Stream Raiders, there, and look up my name, you'll be able to find the fight. Oh, there we go, streamraiders.com. Let's see. Yeah, it's not a hyperlink, but you can figure it out. Oh, did it hyperlink? It did. I'm proud of you. Okay, cool, that actually worked. Nice. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Ba, 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 ba. Let's see. We'll do stream readers every, let's see, 60 seconds in a minute. I'll do it every 15 minutes. Well, just because when we have it up. 15 minutes times 60. 900 seconds? No. I don't know. I'm not allowed to do that. It's fine. We have a posture check. Thank you. Josh, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. You know, that group hydrate check counts you as well. You as well, just so you know. Just so you know. Just, you know, not to be a bully or anything. I'm not part of any groups. I checked. No, you're part of this group. I explicitly ordered no groups. No, too late. Alright, I gotta do an actual posture check. I took them 2 weeks to add me to the groups at work. Stop. When I saw that, I was like, oh. I was like, oh, there he is. I know that one. I think they do it on purpose so that to scare the new people. I think I heard someone say that once. Because if you see conversations going on about shit that you haven't even read material on, I know it scared some people. You're still not in CRM or Touchpoint. When I heard when you were starting, I was shocked. I was like, I can't believe that you're starting him during the busiest time ever. But it sounds like they're taking their time getting you on everything. Classic. Can't look at the queues they want me to eventually work with. By the time they get you on it, the new system's probably gonna be up, I'm gonna be honest. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, by the way, here's the new one. I remember when I started, they had replaced the remote software. So I was installing the new remote software, and everyone else was like, oh, this is horrible. And I'm like, okay, I don't know any better, but okay, sure. Oh, hello, hi dancing on YouTube. How are you? They're just gonna have me shadow until the new system starts. I mean, it spooked me. You recently 31 months. Thank you, dancing. I love you. That's so many months. That's what is that, 2.5 years? What is that? 31, 36 would be 3 years. So yeah, it's just over 2.5 years. Wow. Also, my brain isn't working very well, so feel free to yell at me. I know I've done incorrect math at least a few times tonight. Josh! Thank you, I love you too. Hey. Appreciate. 44 months. You're gonna make me do more math. So 48 months would be 4 years. Almost 4 years? I feel like that's a really long time. So you must not have canceled your sub when I left the affiliate program. I think? I don't know. Maybe I have been streaming that long. That is so long. I did not. Anything for the streak. Must maintain the streak. Oh yeah, just in case anyone doesn't know, I don't know when it starts. It might have already started, but Twitch is now charging a tiny bit more if you subscribe on mobile versus on a desktop. I still get the same like percentage, so I do make a little bit more if you subscribe on mobile, but I felt like it was just worth mentioning. It's like a couple dollars, and I'm like, that's wild. They just do that shit. They're just like, yeah. Mobile carriers, or, like Apple and Android are making us pay more, so we'll just push that on to the consumer. I love the emotes. Alright, y'all. Get ready to see my ass get kicked in Stream Raiders. I'm just gonna turn some of this stuff down. It is so loud. Battle music down. Battle win down. Countdown down. Like, this does not need to be anywhere near as loud as it's been in the past. Alright, great. Perfect. Battle ready alert, we'll turn that down. Alright, cool. Let's see. Cool beans. Alright, so it's just me. It's just me. Let's do the one thing that I'm a little worried about is actually there's no flyers. I should be able to hit everybody. Cool. Let's do, what does this do? Divine Shield persists in the field and makes your team hold your ground while boosting your resistance. Oh, okay. Easy peasy. So they have to come to me. That's good. I thought they were fighting amongst themselves. Oh, they're boosting each other. Oh, that's disgusting. Alright, great. Perfect. This is gonna be a war of attrition, but it's fine. As units are dying, they're boosting units are like turning around to boost somebody else. The one thing I don't know what's gonna happen though is once we're run out of enemies that are gonna advance. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Oh, maybe I can do this by myself. Beautiful. Showdown? What does showdown mean? What's inside? Okay. Open cat entrance. Why did it say showdown? It looked like I was gonna be like attacked. Alright, sick. Let's send the next battle. Yeah, fuck it. I'll play Stream Raiders by myself. I'm good with that. No, I'm kidding. I don't need anybody. Oh, there's some flyers. Okay, we've learned that... Come on, let me in. Let's see, we've learned that we need to deal with flyers. Let's see, shoots arrows from a long range, great against all types of melee units. So I don't think you can hit ranged. Okay, doesn't say anything about that. How about, I think I have to use like an assassin unit to make sure we can get those flying fuckers. Let's see. Artillery, maybe? Epic. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. So this is a flying rogue, okay. Targets support and flying enemies. Is there anything that targets everything? Oh, hold up. Has plus 30% damage versus melee. You know what? We're just going to... Oh, heck. Josh placed a outlaw rogue range support units. Sick. Sick. Awesome. So we're gonna do the archer. That's what we're gonna place. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. We're gonna do a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Some of these. Actually, we're gonna block that off too. Alright, fuck yeah. Alright, that's gonna be up in the background, chat. Enjoy placing your units. Cool beans. I got this. Oh yeah, you've absolutely got this. I believe in you. That level 3 rogue, he's gonna level the battlefield. It's gonna be good. How great is this gonna be when this is done? I don't know if I want to spray it with like one of those art adhesives, one of those like maybe like the clear glossy Mod Podge. There's also I know varnish is for painting specifically, but like there's some shit that people like get on like a goop and then they like spatula it on. I'm just like picturing as soon as I go to spatula anything on this, it picks up some of the diamonds and it just ruins my life. I love fall so much. It's nice and cold that night. Oh, best sleeping weather ever. I'm not a huge pumpkin spice person, but maybe I'll partake in a singular pumpkin beverage. Toasty beverage. There's like a local walking group doing a walk for a couple weekends this fall, and I'm like, I should do it before winter happens. I should do it. Like, have you ever like joined like a local group and like either been in a group chat that you're not really active in, or like people who like keep inviting you to events and you're just like, oh, I was social when I joined this. Darn my need for friendship, but also my introverted need to not be perceived. I was making ramen earlier, and while I was I was like in the mood not for like, you know, like the soup that is classically ramen, but I wasn't making no like top shelf or anything. Um, what's it? Oh, was it? What's that called? Oh shit, that's the wrong spot. Um, oh no, that one's good. This one. What's the cheapest ramen out there? What's that called? I can't remember off the top of my head. But I grew up not really having that as a soup. Grew up having it like pasta, like you would like you would drain the water out of it and put the seasoning in it. Have just like that salty chicken flavored noodles. I was craving it today. I was like a wee bit exhausted, depressed, and I was like, you know what? Let's just make classic like childhood cheap ass ramen. And I poured hot water all the fuck over me, and I like didn't even like yell or anything. I just like calmly put it down and finished the situation. But as soon as I like finished, I was like, I didn't even squawk. I didn't even like nothing. I just like, ah, yes. Now time to put the toasty thing down. And yes, don't chuck it. Perfect. And I was like, I must be exhausted. I must be a little more burnt out than I thought I was. Maruchan. Oh yeah. Pick one and be safe about it. They got pumpkin spice coffee in the office. Oh, that's okay. I'm impressed with your focus and determination. I'm trying so hard. It'll be fabulous. Ooh, thank you. I got this, I don't. I wasn't ignoring you dancing. I was just, like, real focused. Yeah, we were fancy about our ramen. It's true, it's true. Sure. I've been trying really hard to find a copy of Jurassic Park the audiobook, the first one. Like Lost World is everywhere, and I think that's one of the later ones. And no, actually no, it's not. Isn't that like the third one or something? I don't know. But I've been trying to find it, and god damn is that audiobook popular. To just buy it outright, it's like 20 something bucks. Like none of the free sources I have for audiobooks got it. Like Libby, the library card system, like it's not even in there. And they're like, we got that public funding money. We don't got no Jurassic Park audiobook money. Get that out of here. Spotify's got a few audiobooks, but Jurassic Park's not one of them. No, that's locked up tight with Audible. And I guess there were a few like fan-made ones on YouTube and stuff, but part of me is like, I don't know if I want to. Like, and then some people were complaining on forums about like the quality of certain popular fan-made ones, and I was like, damn, I don't know how picky I can be though. Like, if I'm splitting hairs over 20 bucks, like maybe I can't be picky about the quality of my audiobook. Oh shit. There were 2 diamonds on the end of that one, and I was trying to gently knock one off, but I got them both. Those salty noodles were yum. Dang it, Lloyd, now I'm craving ramen. Oh yeah, I gotta set up my Libby. I got all my digits. Hey, that's good. That's good. Yes, the first thing you should listen to is Ardently. That one was very good. I'm trying to think of, I'll have to look. Oh, there was a, actually, you don't have to do Ardently first. Let me look it up. There was like a murder mystery. It was like a very like Latin American like themed kind of it wasn't, it's hard to explain. It's not really a murder mystery. I guess mystery is just the category. Let me see. Oh, that's so funny. October last year, I rented the audiobook for Pride and Prejudice, and then August this year, I rented the audiobook for Most Ardently, the remake of it. It's called Mexican Gothic by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. I think you would like it, dancing. It's got a lot going on in for it though. So I'm not saying it's gonna have too much going on for you, but there's a chance. There's a chance. I'm like looking at these books like, oh yeah, that was good. That was good. That one wasn't. That was good. Alright, I can put that back down. Send me a list. Yeah, we both know that I'm gonna forget, but I understand. I just we'll agree. I'll be like, yes, a list, and then it won't happen. But yeah. Let's see. Yeah, in that video I saw earlier today with like the professional bedazzler diamond artists, they didn't do what I do, which is try to do every single color of every single diamond spot of one color. They were working on like quadrants, and they had like this like professional like Fisher like lure box full of different compartments that had all of the colors in them, and they would pull them out as they needed them. I've only got one of these trays, but in the video they had a couple, and they had like different like barriers so they could have a bunch of colors out at once. It's like, damn, that's a professional. That's someone who like definitely gets paid to do this. I'm trying to manifest that the next time I pick up a new project or anything, and within the first like couple minutes of looking at it or starting to work on it and going, this would be easier if I had X. And like, I'm manifesting actually acting on that, because if I had bought those little diamond art kit tools earlier on in this process, weeks, a whole month earlier, we would be done, and I probably would have a lot fonder memories of this project. We both know I'm not gonna remember what you tell me. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Gonna do a little stretchy stretch. I've got hot cocoa I can make, but the problem with hot cocoa is if I make it like during stream, I'm not gonna pay attention, because I don't know what it's called, but maybe I'm just a big baby, but I cannot do hot things. I cannot do hot things. What? Oh, you love this slow process? Oh, this is so weird. My preview, instead of process, it says PROCE, but I'm not even gonna look at chat on my fucking bots anymore. I'm just gonna look at my stream preview. Well, I see the same pop-up overlay you guys do. Dude, all of these tech companies are really testing me, dude. All of these different things that are supposed to make shit easier, and they don't even work. I was working on updating my resume, just trying to be a good adult, because it's like one of those things that um, when you need it, it's too late kind of thing. Anyways, and it's just like a good adult thing to do that I've never done. So I was updating it, and that shit is so stressful. And I found like I don't know if it's like a life hack, but I realized if I just needed to pull up the job descriptions for my all of the things I was trying to like update, and I can't for other people if they're trying to work on their resume and stuff. I can help them no problem. Like I can gas them up. I can like help them like turn all of their skills into transferable skills. But if it's for me, my brain just shuts off. I can't describe a single thing I've done. I can't like word salad my way into like a fancy description. Like my brain just shuts off. But the little life hack of pulling up the job descriptions, someone else wrote out everything I do. Then you just go through that, use that as like a jumping off point for either elaborating or focusing on certain things. The video with all the fancy tools would take away the slow joy. That's like way too wholesome of a take. I feel like that's what someone who doesn't have the tools says to make themselves feel better. That's something I could say to make myself feel better. Me literally a month ago, dude. Rude. Oh, we have a hydrate. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, thank you. Hmm. I feel like I almost said was making a point, but we know I don't do that. I had a few of this color in here. But yeah, if I ever do this again, I'm gonna do that like wax parchment paper style strategy where they just cover the whole thing, all of the stickies, in wax paper and then use an X-Acto knife to cut out the windows that they want to work on. That's so much, it just makes so much more sense. I saw the true again and I thought Dancing was agreeing that I probably wasn't making a useful point. I was like, damn. See a couple over here, so let's go over here. Let's bring you over here. Great. I've learned that I have to go at least halfway up. Like I'm over here, and this is like the top of my desk. I've learned I have to go at least halfway up before I turn the whole thing around. And so like right here, I'm like, oh, I just want to turn this over so it's easier to get to. Now I gotta get to at least here so that I don't make it harder for me. Ooh, I just found a couple H's right here. Ooh, I remember when this pumpkin in the middle was just completely blank for so long. I'm just gonna call all of these pumpkins. I'm sure one of these is technically a gourd, but I'm not a vegetable scientist. A tuber scientist? No, what's a tuber? Is that like potatoes? I was gonna say I feel like a yam's a tuber, but that's just a sweet potato. Tubers are potatoes. A hey Abby V Music. Welcome in. Welcome from YouTube. How's it going? What are you up to? Thanks for being here. Let's see. Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. A good midpoint on your week. I cannot wait for this to be done. Now that this is starting to fill out more, it actually looks like it's a glass jar of some sort. We're getting the start of this little scoop going. Look at that. Cute. Ooh, Josh, I had an idea earlier. How would you feel? And this is because you're probably one of the more like Pokemon expert, like all generations of Pokemon experts, savvy experts that I know of. How would you feel about making a not a slideshow, but just like a series of photos of Pokemon and what other random shit happens for me to try to guess which ones are Pokemon. I always think I'm better than I am with the newer generations until I watch like I forget which content creator it is who does it, but they do these um I know Adam's made some of some of us watch it, some of our friend group watch it, but the those Pokemon quizzes where they're like, guess the Pokemon, and it's always like the weirdest fucking it's always like wrong answers. But every time I do see like a new Pokemon, I'm like, what the fuck is that? What is that? So like pick a Pokemon and put it next to not a Pokemon and ask you which one is the Pokemon. Maybe that, or like just like like it could be that, or it could be like a video where I get like 3 seconds on each photo and I have to say yes or no. Is Pokemon, is not Pokemon. It could be like Digimon, it could be like, I don't know, fucking random anime shit. Pal World, but I did play that, so maybe. Yeah, but did you really play Pal World? I'm gonna be honest. Even though I went really hard when I did play it, there's a solid chance I'm gonna gaslight myself into second, triple, quadruple check guessing myself if a pal is actually a Pokemon or not. Oh, this is all H right up and down in here. Cool. We made 6 jars of dill pickles. Ooh. Too bad I didn't get any. Now, what kind of recipe was that? Was that the, like, month-long pickles, or month, whatever you call it, where they're meant to sit for, like, a month? Or are they, like, long-term pickles? There's a Pokemon Power World mod that I could take pictures from just to trip you up. Yes. That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. And I'll definitely do it like either live on stream or just in a way that everyone can see. This might be my Gen 1 Pokemon tier list level of pissing people off all over again. The real Pokemon in the art style of Power. God damn it. I'm purposefully not gonna look that up, but that sounds really cool. I need more jars, and tomorrow I'll do bread and butter. Ooh. That's so cool. Let's see. So you'll need to actually know if it's a Pokemon. You can't go off the art. Oh my gosh. Oh, so, okay. Ah. They're refrigerator pickles and can last up to 3 months. So do they sit for a month and then can last 3 months? Or what's like the time frame that the pickles need to be pickling? Okay, okay. And what's really funny is I'm overthinking this whole thing. I'm like, I could do it on stream where you're guessing the Pokemon or not. And then if if like I'm sitting in a Discord call and you don't even have to talk, but you can use the soundboard and like what noises are on the Discord soundboard? I know there's a duck. All I remember is the duck, but like you could you could boo me or whatever, and we could just like lightning round it, and I could ignore chat during the video. Wolf will eat a jar in one sitting. Wait, your cat? Your cat? Oh, I'm sorry. You have a they have a cat named Wolf Cub, and I forgot Wolf Stag's screen name for a second. I was like picturing it's the tiniest cat they have too, eating an entire fucking jar of pickles. Like that's a normal thing. Alright, let's see. Josh saved the day, he placed 5 units. So let's do... I think I'm gonna do what I did before. Let us hold our ground with Aegis, and it'll increase our resistance. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Excellent. Oh. Okay. Alright, chat, I'm not sure how I feel about this. Here they come. First person down. Fuck yeah. My unit, my leg. Ayo. Alright, since Josh probably needs some gold to level up his units, we're gonna do max gold for viewers. Ayy, and Josh got 2 Saint Scrolls. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Alright, so we can either go with the 3-star or a 2-star. Historically, the skull levels for difficulty have just been bullshit. But I think I want to go this way. Just to be safe, I don't trust anything. My unit, no. If it helps, they didn't actually die. You can still use those units. Alright, what fucking quest do I have? Can I look at my quests, please? Hold up. Where are my quests? Is it in my army? No. I used to be able to look at my quests somewhere. Almento. Do I not have quests? So I just have to guess what my quests are? I'm sorry. Okay, I guess I just have to try harder. Alright, in we go. There used to be a button you'd press on the side to see your quest, though. Oh. Placement cap activation. Oh, no, I don't want that on. Dude, what? I guess I just don't know my fucking quests. That's goofy. That's goofy. Alright, well. Let's see. Let's place a tank. Let's see. Resistance against range, damage against armored. It looks like there's a few flying guys, but I'm sure we'll be fine. We'll do that. And it's not gonna show the quest. It's probably somewhere I just can't fucking see. Because I'm really good like that. There we go. Cool beans. Alright, the battle is up. Happy placement. There we go. Ayo. Okay. Dancing, do you have a favorite flavor of pickles that you make? And have you guys made like any spicy pickles yet? OG Bayfang really likes. I don't even know what the fuck they're seasoned with, but they're like a little bit zesty, a little spicy. I don't know how you'd make pickles spicy in a way that tastes good, but I've had a few. I've had a few. I'm not gonna lie, it is good. I just couldn't tell you what the fuck flavor it is, like how it's spiced. Spicy pickles are gross. Oh yeah, you historically don't like spice. Are you like cooler like with it now though? Since your COVID escapades? I can speak, I promise. I remember during the COVID times, the only thing you could taste was spice. Alright, let's move on over to this side. My mic's just gonna be in the way in a goofy again. Okay, cool. Cool, I say, like that actually worked. Behave. I can eat it, but except for spicy ramen, most spicy food is not great. Fair, 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 fair. Valid. My tummy doesn't like spicy food anymore. All my stupid gastroentomology testing and visits and things. I'm glad it's not gluten though. I guess my system had been so fucked up for so long, everything was triggering it. So I have to be on a bunch of meds to try to reset everything. I'm glad it's not actually gluten though, because I got really depressed. Like, it seems like a weird thing, but to like not be able to eat stuff is so hard. And our culture is just like not very friendly to like food allergens at all. Like, I know it's a buzzword and is like trendy to offer gluten-free stuff, but to truly not have gluten and to like truly not cross-contaminate, it's just impossible. And to casually like go out and eat with friends, or to casually like be on vacation or go be out and about and just have to do like a mini research session every single time you want to look at a new place was just so, it was so exhausting. It was exhausting, and like sometimes stuff would hurt my stomach one day and it wouldn't hurt it the next day, and sometimes between ordering it and getting it, my stomach changed like how it was going to react to the smell, and it's like food stuff is so hard. It's so hard. These cinnamon sticks are almost done, actually. You might not be able to see it, but there's only one row of eye. The last color on this one's eye. So that'll be cool. That's looking good. This apple, all of this is still sticky. Between this and the bowl over here, those might be some of the two biggest areas. There is one more apple. This one's smaller, but there's one like just to the left of it. That's also pretty big. It's cool though. As we keep going, there's still so much left, but the sections that are spread out are getting smaller and smaller, so they kind of... It actually feels like I'm making some progress. I'm gonna be putting in the last final pieces, and I'm still not gonna feel like I am done. I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna trust it. I'm gonna have like 10 diamonds left and be like, I don't know. Feels like I'm not going anywhere. Look at that. It's looking all fancy and shit. Oh. Water time, water time, water time. I thought I saw an H right here, but I think my brain was just exploding. Brain could have been playing B-roll from the hours of diamond art memory it has. In First Ascendant earlier, I was farming for some, I don't know, there's like 1,000 components in that game, so I'm not even gonna pretend to remember what the name was. But I was farming a component for the energy enhancers, energy reactors, energy something. And it happened to be in the first area of the game, and so I like threw on Descendant that I had reset, so it was a really low level, and of course all of my gear and shit still level 100, so I'm just hanging out in the starter area, absolutely obliterating the shit out of this quest whenever it resets, and these level... I think they're level 6 and 10. Like their player rank level was 6 and 10. And I'm 16. And so it was just like an idea of like how long someone might be playing the game and how many resources they have or what level their guns might be. And so every time it restarted, I would shoot one bullet at the three different towers that spawned, and it would destroy them. And then as soon as the third tower would drop, it would spawn the boss for it, and then I just hit my ultimate and it would auto target him and kill him. And so they hung out for a while when I was farming this, and like they sent me invites and stuff, and I was like, nah, I'm. I probably could have made friends today, but I was like, no, I'm good. I'm too tired. I am too fearful. Too much fear. So I just did a cutesy little emote and fucking dipped when I was done. God, is that you? And I was using Sharon, so her ultimate just literally auto-targets everything in frame, and if you hold it long enough, and just sends out like homing missiles. And if it's your first time in that area, you've never seen that Descendant yet. So oh, it was pretty funny. And I was trying to do, it was an outpost, so I was trying to go invisible with Sharon to, you know, undo each of the towers, each of the computers, before they could see you, and because as soon as they see you, those towers, you can't interact with them anymore. And they had no idea that that's what I was trying to do. I was able to do it for the first, like, half a dozen times I ran the outpost, but once they realized how fast I was going, they kept scrambling to shoot one thing as soon as it started, so that they could tag it to get reports. A lot of people who farm with Sharon, if they're a high enough level and they're like comfortable with the area, they'll go into a private world so that randoms can't like walk into what they're doing. And I get it. I get it on both ways. If I happen to be on a public world and I'm trying to do a Sharon outpost, what are they in what is it called? It's not hacking a terminal. I can't remember what the game calls it. See, I know I've been playing too many games and I've been around for too many games, and I can't fucking like. I feel like when you're a kid or a teenager or even like in your like early 20s, like you can like, at least I could like pick up on new game lingo pretty quick. But now I've got too many fucking universes in my head. I've got too many gaming systems. I've got too many level ups, too many like, I feel like Destiny got like one of the last corners of my brain dedicated to gaming lingo, and even then, like OG Bayfang would yell at me for calling shit the wrong shit all the time. Stasis versus stasis damage was versus ice versus strand. I was constantly saying the opposite. With strand is kind of like space Spider-Man, like green Spider-Man damage. I don't know. But my brain, strand and stasis sounded too similar. Ice damage versus fucking Spider-Man webs, very different. But my brain just put them in the same filing cabinet. And without failure, over and over again, I was calling shit the wrong shit. And if we all thought I was bad then, I'm so much worse now. Especially with First Descendant and the 5,000 components it has. The 5,000 components, and also all of the different kinds of quests and events you can set. Like there's incursions, there's invasions, there's another I word, I think. There's strategic outposts, there's, I know it's not an I word, but there's defense missions. Let's see, incursions, invasions, infiltrations. They have all three of those words in the same goddamn video game. You think I'm gonna fucking know which is which? No, I'm not going to. I'm gonna call them all each other interchangeably and confuse the piss out of everyone I'm talking to. Yeah, incursions, invasions, infiltrations, I don't know, man. I don't know. Those are all the same words. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I thought I was just thought that was just fucking me. No, they're very different things. They're very different things, and I don't know if it's just like a translation thing where the game was created wherever the fuck it was created, and then they had one guy in charge of picking translations, and he's like, you know, it'd be cool if they all were the same fucking word. Dude, I just remembered the fucking cactus piss in Final Fantasy 14. I cannot believe that that was the name of an item. I feel like I knew it was once because I wasn't super surprised when I was reminded it existed, but I still find that so fucking funny. We can't have our uh equally like gender equal revealing combat fantasy outfits, but we can have cactus piss. Thanks. I actually didn't need to remember that. Thanks though. No beautiful men, only cactus piss. For literally anybody who definitely doesn't want context, but I'm gonna give it to you anyway. I think the only way to, not the only way, like that's like it's a sought after item, but the way to get this item in Final Fantasy 14, it was like a fetch quest, I think, and you had to kill cactuses for their fruit, and then you would be able to make it from their fruit. Like that's a normal thing. Beautiful men scare the streets. What did I miss? I love beautiful men too. My gosh. My goodness. Do I love beautiful men? But yeah, we were talking about in like fantasy games, especially MMOs, like Final Fantasy 14 or you know, any of those games that we play like at least we focus on at least like one a year here over here. But how there's never like scantily clad fantasy men and how that's a shame. Absolute shame. Lost Ark at Slutty Man. It did. I'll give you that. I'm not afraid of anything. we actually I we got really far in Lost Ark, and then we kind of fucked up because we never like joined like a real guild. I feel like if we all got in good and like found like a good crew to roll with, we probably would have been able to like actually push that harder content and actually like have fun prepping for it and not running into the bullshit that ended up happening where if you didn't have the perfect gear or the perfect um if you didn't have like all of the Makokos, they could tell if you were casual or not, and so they wouldn't even let you be in lobbies. Yeah, I think Lost Ark was the closest I ever got to like late game MMO content. Destiny, we basically ignored like raids and dungeons because they were like 6 people. And they were long and they were 6 people things with mechanics. And I don't know. You didn't really have to do them to play the game. It wasn't like you were missing out. Let's see. So that's all the H's here. You should have seen Endgame Lost Ark. Man, I know you were thick in the middle of it. Not like saying you were, but like you were in the thick of it. There we go. That's the fucking phrase. I think Vicus was the last thing I like had any semblance of knowing what content was out there. Gotta bounce, but love you too, dancing. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Real Shaz, that was like a 6-hour raid if you knew what you were doing. Stop. That doesn't even, like, that doesn't even make sense to me. That doesn't even make sense. And like the worst thing with MMOs is nothing's intuitive. You have to look up videos. You have to like consult the texts and the scriptures of those who came before you. Like you can't just roll into one. Like, so 6 fucking hours if you know what you're doing. That's horrible. It was like 6 gates. Absolutely not. That's like 5 too many. Possibly 6 too many. Eight gates. I think I read 6. I don't know. Brain might just be shutting down. There's a few more H's down here. Let's see. Look at the it's so beautiful. One more. There it is. Okay, that's all the H's in the cinnamon stick. We're gonna do this like little leaf right here. There's a ton of brown in that leaf. There we go. Brown highlights in that leaf are complete. Ooh, I see one H right here. That's great. I am completely prepared to flip this over and to immediately notice a bunch of little browns that are now going to be at the top of the whole thing. Let's shimmy this over. There we go. Popping in to say hi. Hope things are going well. Hi, Oji Fang. Love you, love you. Look at how far we're getting. This is coming along so good. We're like getting there. There's like still a lot left on this apple, but we're getting there. Woo-hoo! Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, the Stream Raiders battle's almost ready. Almost ready. How's it going? Do you have good Wi-Fi? Playing lots of magic. Eating lots of good food. Had a little bit of the ramens earlier. Woo! Eh. Hey, the battle's done. Let's see how we're gonna do. Let's see. 11 units. 11 units. Oh, look at y'all. You did good. Josh with the bunts, bounce house, sunshine. Thank you everybody for placing units. I appreciate you. Let's do a haste. Let's do it. Let's go. Oh, Jesus. My road was so fast. I know I gave it a haste, but that was nutty. See those units that came around behind? My gosh. So for only 1 unit, 2 units are down. 1 from Josh's, 1 from Bounce House. Dang. That's impressive. That's impressive. Alright, we know how it is. Max gold for the viewers. And let's see who gets picked. Oh, Josh and Sunshine get the scrolls. Gladiator scrolls for Josh, Flying Rogue for Sunshine. Congrats, congrats. My good units weren't back. Oh no. Was it your epic ones? I know sometimes they, oh wait. Flag bearers. Alright, I gotta place flag bearers. I don't know if that's the only time I can see quests, but it must be. So I'm gonna place a flag bearer for my dumbass quest. Oh, look at all those fucking units. Why does it say next phase in 5 seconds? I panicked and just placed stuff. Alright, so let's do one of these. I don't know how I feel about shit being on either side. No, we're gonna be united. We're gonna be united. We're not gonna do any of that. Let's see. There we go. There we go. And then you can place whatever you need. Perfect, perfect. Alrighty, that battle's up, and the link should show up in chat. But if you go to Stream Raiders, you can look me up, Lloyd_Lloydster as well, if you'd like to place units, folks. But there we are. Alright, that'll keep going. That battle's gonna start in 29 minutes. You can place new units every 5. Alright. So that is there. Alright, back to art. Back to art. These are like, I don't know if these are chestnuts. I don't know any, like, the names of any, like, actual nuts. I just, when I think of, like, seasonal nuts, chestnuts, that's it. That's all we got. That's all he wrote, folks. So if you have guesses for what kind of, seasonal foods these are, let me know. Was that an epic unit? Place an epic bronze outlaw musketeer. Ooh, we're fucking fancy tonight. Love it, love it. Those can hit a lot of different types of units too, if I remember right. I need another video game like Briar and Plague Tale. If anyone has recommendations, let me know. Because I feel like I need a story-driven game that I can't get distracted with open world stuff. Because I'll lose interest. Not lose interest, but like being railroaded with a plot really helps the focus. Because I do want to play, you know, Final Fantasy games. They're always on my radar. But with how open world a lot of those are, I get so caught up so quick in like, we could farm, we should level up, we should look everywhere for all the loot. And then before I know it, I've barely left the first area and I'm done. That's what I did with Final Fantasy 15. This is horrible. I don't think I've ever left the first continent. One playthrough, I got to the next area, but I never, like, left the boat. Like, I never went on the boat. I spent literal hours, days, forever, maxing out my fishing stat. But fuck the, like, world-ending plot that's going on. Absolutely not. We must max out fishing. Noctis the, like, prince? No. Noctis the fishing. And pinball wizard. I beat the pinball game a couple times, too. Because I got you some decent loot. Not necessarily worth it for the time, but doing it at least once was great because you got, like, this really cool, like, bangle. You got really good, like, armor for your characters. Accessories? Accessories is probably a better word. But, yeah. I've been talking about Legend of Dragoon. That's been on my radar for a long time now. And, I own a PlayStation 3 version of it. I don't know if I can, like, stream that with, like, PlayStation's, I have a PS4, so I could probably play it on that. But, like a digital version. But, the problem with that is that has a lot of open world stuff, too. If I remember right. You can, like, spend a lot of time, as much as you want, like, going through different areas and, like, doing fights or, like, doing side quests, and that's not what my brain needs right now. Love the game. I'm looking forward to playing it on stream, but just not there. Not in the right headspace. Not the right vibes. I need a plot that's, like, gonna make me feel something, but It's also gonna tell me exactly what it needs me to do. These are coming along. There they go. Let's get some more of those. Let's see. This color is definitely like a secondary low light, like as it gradients out to the actual color of whatever, like, whatever snack this is. It looks like whatever eye is going to be more the main color of it before it starts getting into highlights. Here we go. Awesome. It's cool. I don't know what K is. Is that like a bright red? It is. It's like a really bright, deep red. Interesting. Actually, I haven't seen a lot of that. Okay, there's actually, it's one of the almost highlights in the apple, actually. So the more like X's and O's are the more like yellowy orange bits, but the K is like the brightest section of the apples. Okay. Let's get some more wax on that. I wish I had ice cream. See, this is getting a little tricky because with all of the different like shapes going on with these diamonds, if a lot of like the very slight being off-centered bits start to compound, you know, with each one placed. So especially when it's like the last diamond in a section, I have to like push right on top and like kind of like wedge it to like hip chuck the diamonds next to it out of the way. It's super funny. The first like 2 times I sat down to work on this, I like washed my hands with soap like it told me to. Like I was following all the rules. And now I'm just like, it's fine. Oh, I dropped like a bunch of shit in the wrong spot. Alright, just scrape that up. Alright, we're good. That might have been the last H. I'm not seeing any more. Ooh, one more right there. Ah, I see a couple over here. $18 left on Steam Raiders if anyone wants to play some units. Thanks for hanging out with me, everyone. I appreciate it. Let's see. Alright, those are good. I think we've officially like reached the halfway point here, so we can start thinking about flipping this over. I'm just gonna look in the middle again real quick, make sure that there's none on this side. Now that all looks good. Ah, I think it's flipping time. Cool beans. Okay. I am. Oh shit. What did I ask? Oh, placing units? Maybe he was hanging out with me. I don't remember. I was deep in the tank. Look at us. We turn this. How shiny this is. I love it. This is so good. I am glad I picked something with like an interesting design. Commander doesn't even remember his orders. I mean, I was testing you. I was testing you. You're good. You're good. You pass. Alright, let's start over here. Sigh. Oh, there were so many in here. Oh no. Well, I'm gonna work left to right because that's how my brain works. Okay. This pomegranate's like so close to being done. The lightest spots is what we're missing. Sounds about right. Stop it. Being bullied. Alright, let's do this leaf. But Adam, we're almost done. Almost is a very loose use of the word, but it's okay. It's my stream, I can lie if I want to. Look at that, it's going, it's going. Whenever you hear it's a little snap, that's 100% me hip chucking the diamond that's a little too close to the one I'm trying to place. There we go. Now that's all that's left right in this section is Z's and V's. Okay, moving a little bit to the right. That's all done there too. Oh my gosh, chat, this is a labor. This is a labor of love. But it's actually really cool. It's just like looking up at the sections we've completed. It just looks nice. It's so nice. I wish, like, there were real life progress bars so I could see how fucking far we are. We're cruising. It's really cool. I actually really like having the stream preview up on my screen because when I'm really up close to it, placing the diamonds down, it's actually harder for me to see, like, to tell what the shape that they're making is. But then to look up and to see them all kind of like zoomed out a little bit, it's like, oh yeah, this is the spoon. But like right up close, it just looks like a fucking vomit of color. What's also really exciting about like where we are in this project is in some of the areas where I'm like finished and I move on, you know, I'm seeing a lot of the same colors that are left behind. So like when we eventually do J, that's gonna fill up so many of these empty spaces. J's and I's I'm noticing are really, really prevalent in these like lighter, more neutral toned areas. Okay, that's enough there. Now on to this fucking massive leaf. Oh my gosh. What is this? Like, what is this? Why is it? It's a leaf, but why is it got to be here? Why is it here? I just poured out the last of this color into the tray. Why not? Because I don't want it there, Josh. Simple as that. Are you telling me you put the leaf there? Did you fucking put the leaf there? I knew it. This is when Lloyd realizes that there are consequences for his actions. And the action specifically being vilified is having the audacity to pick up an art project. I do what I must. To keep the sacred timeline. You needed to make sure there was a giant leaf here so that Lloyd would be distracted from whatever other shit he was gonna do that was gonna break the timeline. Okay, okay. Just super random thought entered my brain. The Dota TV show, I rant about it like once a month. It was really good. It was on Netflix, and I binged it when it had, I think, 3 seasons out. And binged is a pretty generous use of the word. I just ate it up. Took a couple weeks, but it was pretty good. I went into it with no expectations. Like, I was like, you know what? You know, it's really popular now to make TV shows out of video games. You know, whatever. And I'm a sucker for having pretty animation. Like, if the animation style is beautiful, I can forgive a lot of sins, like in storytelling or even voice acting. So that's what sucked me in, was it had like this really like almost classic dark high fantasy style that I'm not sure exactly, you know, like where it comes from, but it definitely felt like a cozy art style to me. And I was like, you know what? I'm in. And I thought I wasn't liking season 3. I was like halfway through and there was like a weird pacing thing that happened because of like a really big plot point that went down. And then they like button it all up and I was like, Jesus. It was just like one of those shows that when it ended, I had feelings. And there's been a couple pieces of media this year that have like reminded me that I can have feelings watching stuff. And that was one of them. Very good. And they set it up so it could get another season. I haven't looked up if it's actually happening or not, but they set it up so that it could be resolved or they could get another season. And I'm okay either way. I am really okay either way. It's very good. It hit a good spot, and then it had like a little tiny, a little tiny thing, a little thing. They threw us a little nugget at the end, like, oh damn. But like, it wasn't like world ending. Like, it wasn't like attention grabbing. Like, you better watch the show so that I can make another season. Nah, it was just like good storytelling. Gross feelings. Josh is like, I'm staying the fuck away from that. Absolutely not. Oh, and the other thing that really got me about it was that all the characters like felt like they were in their 30s or older. Like that's like I don't know if I'm just watching the wrong shit, but everything forever just felt like it was always teenagers or always like 20 somethings. And like all of the characters in Dota Dragon's Blood actually feel like adults. They feel like adults. They're not like good adults, but they're adults. So like they all have like that kind of like weary, like a touch of tiredness to them, like they've seen shit. But because of that, it takes away like that built-in plot point that young characters always have of dramatic misunderstandings. Like there were things that would happen in the show where yeah, something kind of shitty happened, but also they're dealing with like life-ending fucking like gods and shit. So like you know, maybe we don't worry about this. Like maybe maybe this interpersonal conflict can take a second. I get enough feelings from K dramas. Are there any good ones? Do you have any that you recommend? Speaking of K dramas, I've been having the worst time because targeted ads on Facebook have really been getting me. They've really been getting me with like the shittiest shit that grabs my attention and I hate it. Only gay K dramas? Okay. Perfect. Perfect. I don't have a complaint. Like if anything, you've sold me. But so the targeted ads that are just sucking me in. I don't know if it's like the part of me that used to watch Grey's Anatomy or what, but there are these absolutely shitty and so how do I say this? I don't want to rip into them too much because they're actually entertaining. So like there's these when I'm talking soap opera, I'm talking like not even B tier, the more like C and D tier soap opera. And they clearly are made by like being like, instead of individual episodes, they're like individual like TikToks or Instagram reels all fucking spliced together. And the ad will be like 20 something fucking minutes long, but since there's not like a timer along the bottom, I have no idea how long I've been sucked in for. But it's like the most ridiculous bullshit plots about like so and so's uh kid, like, oh gosh, I can't even, like, they have the most like convoluted plots. Semantic Error was really good. I've actually heard that name a lot. Until We Meet Again was also good. Let me just throw some shit up in a let's see. That's gonna get one tab. Oh, Semantic Error I've actually heard a lot of good shit about. I've seen a lot of TikToks too. Until We Meet Again sounds sad as shit. What are you? That's Thai. It's a Thai television series. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. But yeah, so these Facebook ads, they're like 20 plus minutes long, and it doesn't show you the whole story, but it shows you a fucking long story. Like, it's either like a contractual marriage where she was in a relationship where she was married, but she hid her identity as an heiress to make him feel better about himself and so that he wouldn't like be insecure. But naturally, because he worked his way up in the company, he ends up cheating on her because, you know, there's some flashier woman, and of course the initial husband in any of these stories is always the asshole. And so he just aggressively divorces her one day. Usually it ends up with the other woman like throwing wine on her or something, who knows. Um, and in the same scene where the divorce happens, because that's how divorces work, they can just happen. Uh, um, this random, unbeknownst to the main character, um, Lee, eldest son of the biggest conglomerate in Korea rolls up and needs to have a contractual marriage because his grandfather won't let him inherit the business unless he gets married. And so it's just the most dramatic. And what's really funny is there's something very comforting to me about, and I don't even want to call it bad acting. I don't want to call it bad acting because it's entertaining. So I don't know what the style is. It's all on, oh, Vicky. I think I actually tried to watch some stuff on there and it kept trying to make me pay for things and I was like, no, no thank you. No thank you. Maybe it's not Vicky. What do I have installed on my phone? But maybe I have Ike. Let's see. No. V. Maybe I uninstalled it because I got grumpy. Sometimes I get grumpy if I get really invested in a new app and I find out that it does not have anything I need, or I run out of all the free stuff for it. Oh, I have Drama Box. That's what I have. I think I watched like 2 things on it, and then it started asking me for money, and I said, "How dare you ask to be compensated for your product?" No, it's a paid subscription. It might be that Vicky Rakuten. Ah. Alright, it sounds like that fight's ready. Let me finish that. Alright, let's see. Yo, we got so many units. Look at y'all. Look at y'all being awesome. Bounce House, Glalia, Josh, thank you, thank you. Let's do Haste. Haste worked out really well for us last time. Let's go, let's go. My flag bearer for a second looked like they weren't moving, and I was like, yo, buddy, what are you doing? Oh, I think my quest to have a flag bearer really put a damper on our DPS potential. Those flying guys might be a problem. Ooh, there goes my flag bearer. Half health. Oh shit, come on, stay alive long enough for us to... Oh, this doesn't not look great. This does not look great. Okay, come on, please. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. There's only Josh's unit could do damage to them now. Oh, no. Oh, no. We've lost. Now we just sit here until that Centurion takes all of the damage. Rip. Like, fair warning, a lot of these look super cheesy but, like, cute. No, I'm here for it. That's exactly what I'm... Can we just wrap this up? Oh, man. Oh, man. Spam this cheese to bring victories. How do I get the cheese? Rip. Let us continue. Oh, actually, it's like 9:30. I need to be a healthy human. I have not been sleeping well. But good try trying to fight. How about... There's like this dungeons thing we can do. Let's do it. Welcome, dungeons. Don't care, bye. Go ahead, cross that door and experience dungeons. Alright, everybody. This usually goes a lot faster than the regular ones. Can I battle this? Thanks. Alright, next phase. I'm gonna do this Berserker. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll... Yeah, let's do that. Alright, and then in 43 seconds you can place units. We probably won't get super far in the dungeon, but we can try it. Let's see. I will move this. I'll just like skibbity-doo. I don't know where I want this. Where do I want this? Let's put it up here. There we go. That way, like, you can see there's something going on, but... Alright, next phase is in 2 seconds. I remember these go pretty fast. I don't know if I can place more units, but I know you folks can. Yeah, so in 4 minutes, I think, the fight happens? I don't know. An epic flying rogue. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, let me move this camera over. I just noticed I migrated down this, but you all didn't come with me. Let's see. We'll do... Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how the there we go. There we go. That's much better. Alright. Alright. Right. There. Jesus, I just had like a bunch like glued together. Waxed together. I way overloaded the little diamond tray. I was like, this bag's almost empty. I can dump it out. Ew, epic unit. And I picked up that tray. There it is. I was like, I touched a rogue diamond. Rogue diamond retrieved. Look at that giant leaf. It's filling out. That was an epic autumn warrior. Ooh, thanks, Samantha. Look at that. That leaf's getting dimension. Alright, the battle is ready. Let's see, we learned our lesson before about haste being an issue. A curse scroll that debuffs all nearby enemies, healing, and defense at the start of the battle. Let's actually do that right up here. Let's curse. Oops. Let's curse these. And I'm gonna put it right here so it overlaps with them. But if they walk towards us, it might still do damage to them. Alright, let's do that. We've got the curse. Alright, let's see what's up. Okay. Alright, the curse is still active. It disappeared. Okay, look, they have like little sad icons on them. I did it to those because I didn't know how long the curse would last. Oh, Party and Fairy level 29? Oh, we're being buffed. Ew. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, so we got 2 diamonds, so we can use diamonds. Crawler skins available. Use skin tickets to get the newest skins. Cool, so we get diamonds, I guess, for... Oh, let's select our boon. Let's see. Services spears. Lancers have +1 range. Do make song support units or apply nearby assassin enemies 100% plus 100% damage vulnerability for 30 seconds. Oh, that's cool. Ignore pain. Armored units recover 8 health per tier every 1 second while engaged in combat with melee enemies. Alright, that's pretty dope. Let's get that one. Yes, please. So was that armored? I've already forgot. Can I go? Thank you. Alright, so our boons currently are all common units automatically recover at the end of the battle, of the boss battle. Armored units recover 8 health. Okay, so let's do an armored unit. What counts as armored? Oh, there we go. Oh shit, a lot of them. Alright, Tankinus, is this a boss? I don't know what I'm looking at. Huh. Well, we will do this fella right there. Do a little bit of that. A little bit of that. Yeah, I'll be good. I'll be good, that'll be good. A little bit more wax. I really thought the wax was going to be harder to ration, but I'm going to be honest, I haven't had to ration it too much at all. After the first couple hours of trying to figure out how to do this shit, it just stopped being used as like it was just disappearing less often. Yeah, and wax is what I keep reloading this pen with so that I can pick up the diamonds. I don't know like what people in the industry call these. It's a diamond art kit, but these don't really feel like diamonds. I don't know if there's much of an industry out there, I'm gonna be honest with you. Look at that, the handle on the spoon is really going. That's awesome. Alright, 2 minutes left in this battle. On stream raiders, don't forget your units. I can't remember how often it lets you place units in dungeons. It might be every minute. I don't know. I do not remember. I do not control the remember. "90 seconds. Yeah. So does that mean you can place like 2 units for the whole wait, 90 seconds. That's a minute and a half, not 3 minutes. I'm not sure why I thought that was 3 minutes. That means you can place like 3 units, right? I've just kind of pictured all of the math I've been doing tonight has been giving someone a stroke. So it's actually 100 seconds, but you should still be able to do 3 if you do it quick. Ah. Look at the leaf and the spoons. Those spoons are coming along nicely. Gonna shake the tray over here to try to... There we go. Oop, I'm noticing a... There we go. Ooh, I'm noticing this guy is like... There we go. Push that off to the side. No more H's in the spoon here. Right above it, though, there's a couple. Alright. What are we up to? Alright, so we've got... What do we have for units? Will it tell me? No, it won't. Okay. You've got... Poison Heart Necromancer, Centurion, Flying Rogue, Tank. So we've got one unit that can do flying stuff. Okay, it's a Magma Pool, a Hellhound, Magma Pool, Magma Golem. I'm sure it's fine. So let's do... Killing Field. Buffs the damage of nearline melee units. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. I'm hoping it's just allied melee units. I didn't think that through. Oh, I'm sorry. Magma Golems come out of the magma fields. How silly of me. How utterly silly of me. What is this guy hitting? It's a Necromancer? Oh, the Necromancer made a Skeleton Warrior Thrall out of that enemy. Out of the lava pool. That's so cool. I was like, what are they hitting? And so they've got Warrior Thrall level 5. That's so cool. Necromancer might be really cool. Ayo. Good job, everybody. Congratulations. Let's see. Hocus Pocus fairies turn a regular enemy at the medium range into a frog every 15 seconds. I don't know if we've got a lot of people who play fairies. Snake style monks grant +1 reach. Tanks gain 10% resistance. These aren't great. And fairies are a pretty new unit, for me anyway, so I don't have a very high level fairy. I guess we're gonna do monks. I'm not even gonna read it, I just know it's good for monks. Boss battle. If I was paying attention, I probably would have been able to plan for this. Jesus Christ. So this is a defensive zone. That means we actually have to approach them. Oh. And I picked the boon for monks, so I have to use my monk. Oh, that's grody. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's gonna be fine, chat. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. It's gonna be good. How many fucking... Like, what's in here? What is that? A war drum level 1. Oh, this is just one unit in the middle. That feels a little bit better. I thought this was like a whole fucking party. Alright, so one level 1 and then Wasteland Hunters. Okay, if we get a couple units down, we might be doing okay. The problem is that we have to approach them, though. They won't leave the defensive zone. Units will hold their ground. Interesting. Alright, this is all good. I see a couple right here. My headset just made a crunchy noise for no reason. It sometimes does that if it's low. Like a popping noise, like when you like go up a mountain or something, or change elevations. Except I shouldn't be going anywhere. Look at it. It's getting so many like little low lights. Hell yeah. Alright, so that's all those. This color over here, over here. Okay, that's all of this color in this middle pumpkin. Taking another look over. That looks good. Alright. Make our way back down here. I moved this on my own, and when I saw it moving in the preview, I was like, where is it falling? No! Who's done this? Ah, it's me. Alright, let's see how much this is gonna hurt. Alright, we have a heavy tank and a monk. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're actually just gonna curse this entire... We're just gonna ruin this entire party's career. Alright, they've been cursed. Let's see what happens. They're gonna hold their ground, so presumably they're not gonna move. So the curse is gonna make it so that they have no healing and that they're not gonna be doing great. Chat, we can't walk through that green shit. How are we supposed to know? Josh is... Oh, no. Oh, this is not a good look for us. Oh, this is not a good look for us. How are we supposed to know when the moss is traversable? I goofed. Oh no, that unit's focusing on the big thing and not the little... Oh. I'm not great at math, chat, but I think this is it. I think this is it. And I can't even change priority. Like, This sad music is so fucking funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's done. Let's go to the store. I got some rubies. I got 26 rubies. What can I do with this shit? I can buy a mythic box. What's in here? There's blob scrolls, phantom scrolls, Amazon scrolls, legendary scrolls, spy scrolls, a chance to get a ticket. Any single item currently has a 3.33% drop rate. Since this has like a totals thing, it looks like I can get up to 30 of them. Interesting. But it's for 30? Oh wait, cycle for 30 or buy for 12. I don't know, these don't look like things I need in my life. Can I use them for anything else? Nah, not on this menu. These are all tickets. Oh, what's down here? Buy for 200? Excuse you? Absolutely not. So it's the mythic box. There's so much random shit here. Let's see, what's this? Oh, it just brings you down here. Alright, fuck it, let's do it. We can get two of these. Oh! Oh! Oh, it's not just one. Oh. So I got one phantom scroll. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, got another phantom scroll. God damn it. So we got 2 out of the 3 phantom scroll drops. Interesting. Alright, let's level up some of this shit. We can level up our tank. How about our new unit? Let's unlock the phantoms. Yeah, let's unlock that. I got him. What did I just do? Nothing? Okay. Let's unlock the shinobi. Don't know, don't remember when they added that, but works for me. So the war beast I can level up. Sure, why not? Alright, that looks good. Who else is just ready to go? Oh, the vampire. That's a solid unit. I should use that more often. I can upgrade the buster. Got that up twice. The tank. We're out of gold, unfortunately. What do I got? Quest rewards. Collect. Place 5 units. Oh, I can see my quests. There's an actual quest category that I was blind to earlier. Got it. Let's see. Place 2 art. Daily Crystal Pierce. Win 3 battles. Oh, if I was paying attention to these, I would have been able to maybe get a few things. Oh, hey, what's this? Collect a soul vessel. Interesting. Just getting the most random stuff. Place 1 captain unit in duels. Apparently duels are a thing. That's cool. Nice. Anywho, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I really appreciate it. I need to go get ready for bed because I unfortunately have a full-time job. It's not as exciting as hanging out with y'all. One day. One day, chat. We'll get there. We'll get there. But anywho, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Thanks, Josh, Dancing, OGB, Fong for hanging out today, and Zora. I appreciated it. I like talking with y'all. And have a good Thursday, Friday, and rest of your week. Take care, drink lots of water. Know that I am thankful for you always. Alrighty, we'll catch you for stream on Sunday morning. And we're still doing the Turnip Board Robs a Bank series on YouTube, but those will be uploaded when they happen. Bye bye.